Men, here's something that might sound completely counterintuitive, but it works. If you truly want to leave a lasting impression on a woman, stop constantly reaching out to her. Most men believe that the more they call, text, or check in, the more she cares. But in reality, doing less often makes the greatest impact. Why? Because silence is not just absence, it's disruption. It shakes the foundation she's become comfortable with and forces her to notice the void where your presence used to be. Think about it. When you're always available, you're predictable. Predictability becomes background noise. She knows you'll message her good morning. She knows you'll check in during the day. But the moment you go quiet, everything changes. That silence is loud. It makes her stop. It makes her wonder. It triggers curiosity, confusion, doubt. Why hasn't he texted me? Is something wrong? Did I mess this up? And the best part? You don't have to do anything to prompt these thoughts. You just have to not reach out. Let the silence speak. Because that silence is a mirror, and in it, she sees her own feelings more clearly than any conversation could ever reveal. Now, let's go deeper into the 7 signs that show your silence is working, that you're truly making her question her. Place in your life. Sign number 1. She panics and reaches out when you stop giving her your usual attention. Panic often sets in, especially if she was used to being the center of your communication. Women are highly intuitive when it comes to shifts in emotional dynamics. If you are texting her daily and suddenly stop, she notices. The silence creates uncertainty, and uncertainty makes people uncomfortable. It makes her question if something happened or, more importantly, if you lost interest. That fear of loss often pushes her to act. She might reach out under the guise of concern. Hey, haven't heard from you. Everything okay? But make no mistake, that message is not just about you. It's about her need to reclaim control of the connection you used to provide. This is where many men make a critical mistake. They leap back in, eager to reassure her, to explain the silence. But doing that ruins the entire dynamic. You need to remain calm, measured, even slightly aloof. Let her sit in that uncertainty a little longer. That's where the truth of her feelings will begin to surface. Sign number 2. She pretends. She doesn't care now. Here's the opposite reaction, the woman, who acts like your silence means nothing. She becomes cold, distant, maybe even dismissive. She posts pictures captioned, "Living my best life." She doesn't reply to your last message, or she talks to her friends about how she's totally over it. But here's what you need to understand. People who truly don't care don't need to prove it. The more effort she puts into pretending she doesn't miss you, the more obvious it becomes that she does. Her performance is a mask, a defense mechanism to avoid vulnerability. She doesn't want to look weak. She doesn't want to be the one who lost emotional control. But underneath all the show is discomfort. Your silence shook something loose. And now she's scrambling to patch it up with a performance of indifference. Don't fall for it. Let her act. Stay grounded. Eventually, the cracks in that mask will show. Sign number 3. She stalks you online. This one is a classic. You go silent, and suddenly she's the first viewer of your Instagram story. She's lurking in the background of your likes and comments, even if she never interacts directly. Women are masters at gathering intel from social media. She wants to know what you're up to, who you're with, and most importantly, if you're missing her. And no, this isn't just casual curiosity. It's emotional surveillance. It's a subtle but revealing way for her to stay connected to you without reaching out. So what should you do? Stay composed. Don't post to provoke a reaction. Don't share excessive updates to prove you're doing fine. The power lies in controlled mystery. Be visible, but not predictable. Let her wonder. That tension is where attraction grows. Sign number 4. She sends mixed signals. One day, she likes your post. The next, she ignores your messages. Then out of the blue, she sends you a selfie or some random meme. Mixed signals are confusing, but they're not accidental. They're calculated. This hot and cold behavior is her way of testing your emotional control. Are you still invested? Will you chase if she gives you just a little? She wants to know if the power has shifted. Most men fail this test by reacting. They read too much into the hot moments and ignore the cold ones. But a high-value man doesn't flinch. He doesn't chase breadcrumbs. If she's not consistent, she's not serious. And if you stay grounded in your own self-respect, she either level up or fall off. Either outcome is a win. Sign number 5. She questions. Her decision silence creates space, not just between you, but inside her own mind. She begins to question her decisions. Was walking away a mistake? Did she undervalue you? Is she ever going to find someone like you again? When a man stops pursuing, it can trigger deep reflection in a woman. She replays your conversations. She revisits your kindness. She wonders if she misunderstood your value. This doubt only grows stronger if you don't come chasing after her. Men need to understand that female attraction is rarely linear. Emotions evolve. Decisions are reconsidered. But only if you give her the silence to feel the void. That's when realization sets in. That's when she starts to miss not just you, but how she felt when you were around. Sign number 6. She tries to make you jealous. Nothing screams, "I'm not over you," like a sudden effort to make you jealous. She posts photos with another guy, flirty captions, or flaunts a social life that just so happens to be more active now that you're gone. Sound familiar? This isn't love. This is ego. She wants to see if she still has the power to provoke a reaction. She needs to know if she can still trigger emotion in you. Don't give her that satisfaction. Don't comment. Don't text. Don't even let her know you saw it. The best response to manipulation is none at all. Stay focused on your life. Let her games fall flat. Your silence, once again, speaks volumes. Sign number 7. She moves on too quickly. This one hits hard. Suddenly, she's in a new relationship. She's posting love, quotes, and tagging a new guy. You wonder, was I that easy to replace? But here's the truth. Fast rebounds aren't about healing, they're about hiding. She's not over you. She's just afraid to sit with her feelings. Jumping into something new is easier than facing the possibility that she let go of someone valuable. Real emotional healing takes time. Deep connections don't evaporate overnight, so if she's moved on too fast, don't assume she's winning. Often it's a temporary escape. It might even be her last desperate attempt to get your attention. So what should you do? Absolutely nothing. Let her go. Let her rush. Let her fill the silence with noise. Meanwhile, you stay steady, you grow, you level up. That's how you win. Final thoughts. Here's the core message. Your silence is not a passive act. It's power. It forces truth to rise to the surface. It removes the illusion of control and makes space for genuine reflection. Most men are too afraid to use it. They cling to constant contact, hoping persistence will win her over. But in doing so, they often lose the only advantage they have, their mystery, their strength, their value. Don't be that man. Embrace silence when it's necessary. Watch her actions instead of her words. Let go of the need for immediate validation. Because the right woman won't let your silence last too long if she truly cares. And the wrong woman? She'd disappear when she no longer gets the attention she was using you for. Either way, your silence reveals everything. Stay strong. Stay grounded. Let the silence speak.